I cannot stop crying. Not literally, but just the feeling of wanting to cry. It's been like this since Monday, and I've really been thinking about death. Not to the point where I'm suicidal or depressed or anything, but just dying. Like, what is dying like? What's the transition? Am I just gonna go to sleep one day, then wake up and bam, I'm right there in front of God? Will I be in line? I'm really curious. It's really been on my mind. Sometimes I just stay up at night or all day. I'm thinking about what will the transition be like? What will that transition be like? Is there an orientation process? Like when we get there and we get checked in, quote unquote, you good to go? Okay. Is someone gonna show us to our mansion? Will people be there ahead of us and they've been there for a while and they're like, yeah, let me show you around. I'm really thinking about what it's like. I know God is real, but I don't know anyone who's went through that process and can tell us. So it's really been on my mind lately. I've really been in tune and just asking God, like, what are you trying to show me? I think it kind of started, this past weekend, took a trip and just some quiet time, right? I got to enjoy some quiet time. Wasn't on social media, wasn't on purpose, just wasn't on there. And the reels and things, I think have really been distracting. And I just started thinking about death. Who's gonna die next in my family? Who's gonna die next, period? Like people I don't know, and they're gonna say this person died. Who's gonna die next? How am I gonna deal with that death? How am I gonna deal with the death of a close family member? How are they gonna deal with my death? Because it may be me. I could be the next one to go. And I think that's really why I'm thinking about what is this transition going to be like. Try to spend as much time with family as I can, but you can't be in more than one place at once. So I can't be with my daughter who lives in another state, my parents, my brother and sister live in another state, I have friends and family all over the world, and you just never know who's going to go. Wouldn't that be something if everybody knew when you were going to die, though? Like you know, one person knows when they're gonna die, but what if everybody around you knew, and you're like, "Why y'all being so nice to me?" And then you kind of figure it out, like, it's my turn. All these people ain't coming out of me for nothing. It's my turn. But really been thinking about it, and even when I'm around my family, had great family gathering recently. Sometimes I just want to break out crying, and it's not a sad cry. It's just a cry. Sometimes it's like, man, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed to be around these people, spend time with these people. But I know it has to end. At some point, it has to end, and then kind of change. If we're gonna be together forever in heaven, for everyone that's making it with me, I'm going. I'm checked in. It's not cocky. I just know who I put my faith in. So what's that gonna be like? Who's not gonna be there? Will we even care? When we're face to face with God, I don't think we're gonna care about anything else, honestly. When you're face to face with your creator, you're gonna be in so much awe that yes, the people on earth are gonna be thinking about you, but you're not gonna be thinking about them. It's gonna be all about God. But then we still have to live, for eternity, which is a mighty long time. I don't know if you've ever thought about that, but eternity, oh my goodness, what's it gonna be like? What are we gonna be doing? We're gonna be like all these things. I've always more or less thought about stuff like that, what we're gonna be doing, but not the transition part. And I've really been thinking about the transition lately. I've really been trying to even more so think of what's important. What's important? Keep the main thing the main thing. So I think that's more so why I haven't been on the phone a lot lately. Hadn't been sharing reels, watching reels on social media, on YouTube, none of that. Just sometimes I just drive around now and just look around Earth and how beautiful it is and think about the creator. And again, just thinking about that transition and who's gonna die next and what's that gonna be like. How am I gonna be able to deal with it? How long am I gonna be thinking this way? Because like I said, sometimes lately it can be great. I can be around some family and friends and things are going great and I just be wanting to cry. Get together, take pictures. I hate taking pictures, but I know if it's important to other people, to people that I love, that I should do it. Sometimes I've been taking pictures lately, and I be having to hold back tears. I really have to hold back tears and just looking around at people I love, and you just never know who's gonna be next. Some people stillborn. Some people may live a week. Some people may live 2 weeks, 2 years. Somebody may live 100 years. You never know. So you never know when we're gonna be called home or when we're gonna have to meet our maker. And that stuff is on my mind heavy now. And I'm definitely more just conscious of it. I can't say I'm just really living any different, but every day it's kind of hard to go to sleep. And when I wake up, I'm so thankful, but it's really tough. Just looking up at the ceiling, looking out the window, just driving sometimes, seeing pictures of dead people. So if I'm going to a restaurant or something and they have different styles and things, they may have someone who was here, great legends are on the wall, and I just think about them and their life and their death and their transition and what it's going to be like. So I just felt like sharing this with y'all. Maybe now it'll be on my mind less. Maybe someone else needs to hear this. Maybe someone else is going through this and thinking about it or about you. Or maybe this is just a reminder to you of how life short is. On this side, this first. And again, who's going to be the next one to go? It's going to be somebody. It's people dying right now. It's people all over the world in conflict and wars. It's people been kidnapped, sex trafficked, abused, people in the hospitals, terminal illness, people in pain so bad that they want to die. They want the pain to stop. But what is that transition like? And sometimes it's out the blue. You could be on a plane and it just crashed. Think about different people like Aaliyah, Roberto Clemente, just different people who've been in plane crashes, car crashes, just out the blue, gunshots, stray bullets. Like, you really can literally die out the blue. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not even promised the rest of this day. Definitely ain't promised another year. And it's like now every time I see someone, visit with them, I'm thinking, is this my last time ever seeing them again? If they die, how do I deal with that? And then just kind of makes me want to reach out to different people, call different people, spend time with them, but you just can't. And it makes me not want to take things for granted. Of course, just growing up sometimes when some of the stuff was never on my mind at all. You don't even think about none of it. And then when it hits your mind and heart, sometimes it stays. So I have no clue how much longer this will be on my mind, or if it'll be on my mind for the rest of my life. But I'm very interested in that transition, how it's going to be. Will it appear just kind of like a dream? You go to sleep and dreams hit. You don't know when they start. You tend to wake up like, oh, that was a dream. But will it be as smooth as that? Oh, man, what will it be like? That's on my mind heavy. But if you know me and you're around me, when I feel the tears about to come, I try to get away or try to, manage to think about something else. But if I just bust out crying, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm probably thinking about some great people I had in my life and great support, and just, who's gonna be? Who's next? Will we all go out together? I'm trying to think about that when my family takes trips and we're all on the plane together. I'm like, if this plane goes down, it's all of us. We all wiped out at once. No one behind unless someone decided not to go on the trip. And then let's just say 20 people. It's 20 people, you're included in that 20. You're the only one that missed the trip, and you got to mourn 19 people. 19 close people to you all at once. Like, even Job didn't have to mourn 19 people at once. But just think about that, your whole family going down somehow in a big plane accident. I think about a lot of stuff. God's blessed me with a very creative mind, and I'm always thinking about things constantly and fast, and things are changing. But this one right here, I haven't been able to shake this, so I don't know why he has this on my heart, mind, and spirit, but it's on it. So all I can do is pray about it. And if you're going through the same thing, I like is really going through something dramatic, because people are going through way worse things. And this may not even be a bad thing. It's just I need to be mindful and redeem the time and know that we don't have as much time left on this earth as we think we do. And just give yourself a number though. However old you are, it's like, what if I do live another 5 years? How many more summers am I gonna see? Or more years behind me than ahead of me? It's just so many things to think about. And sometimes we say so distracted that we don't think about the things that are important. Not that thinking about death is important, but when you think about it and How this life is a vapor here today and gone tomorrow. It should help you prioritize things. It should help you not complain about a bunch of things that really don't even matter at the end of the day. And then, of course, we're in our flesh, so when we're tired and we're hungry and we get frustrated, it can happen. But man, we got to bring them thoughts into captivity as quick as possible because it's just more important stuff going on in life. That said, I'm finna get back to living it. I just took out a quick break. I'm actually with family now. I'm about to change clothes and get back out. It's probably be my fourth time changing clothes today. Just trying to live and enjoy life and be a light and shine in a dark world. Until the next episode, this ain't a More Substance podcast, but definitely check out the More Substance podcast. Check out all the More Substance publishing, all the books and things. And yeah, until next time, be blessed.